it's like 300 something horsepower.
340, 320, 340, something like that.
Alright. Nice. 250 speed limit, I think. Probably one of the most requested cars that we will be driving, namely Golf 8 even R. A lot of people have asked for, I think 7 we did, and now we have the 8, the latest and, well, supposedly the best. And to be honest, it's one of those videos we already did a lap because it's getting busy, sometimes the track is getting closed. Actually, I need to do one more in this amazing 323F that you will see later on. We did lots of talking inside the car already, so I guess fast forward to the lap. The only thing that you need to know from the outside, it's blue, it's stock, it only has different brake discs, and also running PS4S with a bit of understeer because of all the weight. Thanks again for the opportunity.
No worries,
and see you next time. And you guys, enjoy the lap. Good morning, good morning. Welcome aboard of your own car.
Thank you, I'm excited.
Alright, so
first time I'm the passenger.
That's the first time for everything. Alright, you said we need to put 100,000 different modes in it.
Exactly, yeah, it's, you know, so we need to switch lane assist, otherwise it's gonna steer and, you know, on your behalf.
I don't like that.
We need to disengage front assist, otherwise it's gonna brake suddenly in the middle of the track, which is not very helpful. And then there is emergency assist, which is like it's gonna say you've been in an accident somewhere in the middle of the track.
Because it's gonna call SOS.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's that, and then you have to set the level of your comfort with the
traction control.
Yeah.
Off.
So should we put off or sport?
Off.
Yeah.
Probably.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's that, and then I put this also in the individual mode, so it gives you some additional features like most.
Does this one not come with like a
no, it doesn't have the ring. No,
GTI is only
it's
the Nürburgring
totally standard. Like I don't have this. I think you need this R performance pack, which is like $2,000, which I'm too greedy to pay $2,000. So like, you know.
It has my favorite touch pad steering wheel.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, I know.
hate it. Yes, for 1.5 years I still couldn't used to it.
Yeah, wow.
You know, accidentally find myself driving with the heating on.
Oh yeah.
Like it actually happened today to me as well. Like why the steering wheel is so bloody hot? Like,
yeah.
It's like sweating too much. Oh no, it's because the heating is on.
Yeah, it was for me also like a big point. But I believe that they said that the facelift model is going to get again physical buttons because it's. I heard actually a lot of especially old people who've been driving a Golf their whole life, and they just like, I'm gonna get the latest one, and they're like, well, this is undrivable for everyday use. So
it looks fantastic, but like usability is, I don't know, 3 out of 10.
Yeah,
honestly. Even like when you try and set up your, you know, adaptive cruise control. It's like sometimes like I just can't do it basically. I just gave up.
Yeah, like they say, it's beautiful from far, but far from beautiful.
Indeed. So we've got stock brakes, stock tires, upgraded brake discs. Yeah, because I burned my my track pads.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind.
All right.
So you can feel a little bit of vibration, but it's just like pick up from the previous pads. My tires on those curbs.
Alright.
No, I mean,
you still have to drive home.
I still have to drive home, yes. I was thinking maybe just to take an extra set of tires, which I use for track days. But I just gave up because I thought, look, I'm not gonna drive it that hard, right? Yeah. And then I didn't realize I'm gonna encounter you, and you know.
Fast AMG GTR. But I like it. I mean, in terms of suspension, it's soft but very usable. Brakes are also quite usable for now. We'll see how it's gonna be after a couple of more corners.
Turns.
Yeah. What tires are on? Forgot to ask.
PS4S, just you know, the standard.
Maybe a bit hot.
No, so I lowered the pressure, so they're actually should be fine.
Okay. I guess it's a typical Volkswagen thing, like when the ESC is off, it's not really off.
Yeah, it maybe still a little bit on, yeah, it's not gonna let you lose completely, you know?
Yeah. so it's like 300 something horsepower.
340, 320, 340, something like that.
Alright. Nice. 250 speed limit, I think. Yeah, with the vibration from the discs, but not too bad.
I actually have a set of trackpads with me. So in case the worst happens, you know, I can put my trackpads on.
What does it want? Oh,
no, it's just like
travel assist.
Yeah, travel assist, and you know, it's gonna do it a few times. Just ignore it.
Rear traffic control.
Yeah, it could say like drivetrain error. You know, like this 4 or 5 different like funny stuff.
Yeah.
Just to keep you entertained. Yeah.
Press something on the steering wheel, I know that.
Steering wheel on, heating on.
Yeah?
On the maximum.
Yes, of course. Now we have a radio. How to show all the flaws of the latest Volkswagen Golf product.
Yeah, you know, you would say like you just have to replace the steering wheel with like a racing wheel, you know, like a proper one.
But the thing is, it's made for everyday use, so you're not. You should be actually.
Yeah, true.
You know? And it's.
Yeah. The standard Golfs, like they get like still the old-fashioned kind of button steering wheel.
Yeah.
But with the Golf you can't get it obviously because they.
Yeah.
You get everything like the top.
Yeah.
Thing.
It's what they think that's the top. But
yeah.
In reality, this is quite upsetting. Ooh, Spider, I love it. I drove it like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Like really nice car.
Yeah.
The sound is amazing. But he's having the roof up, which is sad because today is a lot warmer than when I drove it.
Yeah.
And even back then it was usable.
Yeah, maybe a bit windy, but
yeah,
that's part of the fun, right?
Yep. Let's go. Thank you. It's a girl driving.
Is it?
Yeah, wow. That's cool.
She's good.
Yeah. Giving the pace.
Mazda is not the quickest. MPS probably.
Ooh, you're gonna get a lot of Mazda haters now for saying that.
No, I said the usual Mazda is not quick, but MPS is fantastic.
Okay. It's a very good, important
disclaimer.
Yeah. And for people who are watching who have a Mazda MPS, I would love to drive one, or a passenger seat. Of course, that's also nice, because I'm sure it's one of the cars that we're missing on the channel. Oh, he's having a modified exhaust. You can hear him scream.
Still have any brakes?
They're still good. The pressure is good.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, they said, you know, when they tested in Nürburgring, they said that the standard brakes can last 5 laps.
Okay.
I'm not sure of what kind of driving.
So. Yeah.
But I guess some sort of driving.
Yeah.
And some sort of pace. So.
And if you have additional brake cooling, probably, or something.
Yeah, I actually have installed the RS3 kind of cooling ducts. Yeah,
that's
so
very
it has a little bit of additional cooling.
That's cool.
Just a 20 pounds more that I couldn't resist doing myself. Because you know, you always want to improve your cars a little bit.
Of course.
Especially if it's like it costs you 20 pounds.
Notice that the traction control didn't like the carousel, although it's fully switched off.
Yeah,
you go early on
it's upset, obviously upset.
Going early on the gas to jump out of it, but it wouldn't let us. Hello, excuse me, can we please? Can we? Maybe here? Yay, he's seen us.
Unmarked BMW.
Thank you.
Probably 320.
Yeah, I think the cage. I think it's like more or less a track car. Oh, yellow flag.
I had 3 times yellow on this place already. Did 3 laps and 3 times yellow.
Oh, I had a very good, consistent pace. It was not too bad. Not too bad enough. I think it's the yellow for Brunchen, so they have it extra early. Yeah, so yellow flag, usually always opportunity to say something about the car. brake pedal feels quite okay, but sometimes like it's not consistent. You press it, then it bites, and then you press more, a bit more, and then it bites like 10 times more than it did before. So it's like, suspension on the soft side. What are we running actually? Like, I mean,
nothing.
No, I mean individual mode. Is it like tight, or is it like?
No, it doesn't have that. It doesn't have the DCC.
It doesn't have,
it's
okay.
a stock suspension that's just called springs.
All right,
and,
all right. Yeah, that
stuff.
could be an excuse then, I would say, because it's quite soft. I mean, it's alright. I would rather have it maybe like this soft than too hard, but we're missing a bit of turning that makes the car like really understeer, because it leans in and then like but power is like very usable, especially obviously 99.9% of people are using it for daily, like you do probably, and it's really good. So too bad there was no photographer, because you would see a full SUV mode of suspension expanding probably.
Yeah, flying car.
Yeah, all the jumps. Yeet. But the brakes are still very good.
Yeah.
I'm happy about it, yeah. What's the weight of it?
1565.
Oh, yeah. You can definitely feel
lose
some
like
of it.
Lose like 100, 150.
Yeah.
Plus, obviously 2 of us, so that's
Yes.
like 1800, well, 1750.
Yeah, then it's actually extra impressive that the brakes are doing their job. It's just also a typical Volkswagen thing. The car wants to upshift by itself.
Yeah, no, that's doing it.
So when you want to keep the revs high, when you're going through certain corners, you just like upshift, like, I don't want to. No, nice. Nice. Thanks for this experience.
No worries. Always welcome.
Hope it was not too bad for you as a first-time passenger in your car.
No, it's amazing. Love it.
Nice. And hope you guys enjoyed as well, of course. Yeah, overall, quick verdict. Unfortunately heavy, but for a daily car, it's not a bad thing, because you have all the luxury. If you're gonna track it, I think, to be honest, you're better off buying a Golf 7 anyway, to save the money and invest the money in the mods instead of this, because I think they probably, power-wise, they're the same. Suspension-wise, they're literally also quite close, and this comes with lots of extra technology that you do not need on the track, and all the safety features that you might need, but if you're gonna really track it.
What about the rear-wheel drive torque vectoring? That
yeah, it does that, huh?
Kind of,
it does it. That's what they said.
There's a little bit of kind of
some sort of fancy Haldex thing.
Yeah. So they say you could kind of drift it, if you really try.
I don't know about drifting, but maneuver braking currently not available.
Yeah.
It's I mean, the turning was good. For me, it was still like kind of understeery,
Yeah.
So it's this torque vectoring didn't do its job enough, but I don't know. It's alright. It's like I said, for a daily car, it's good. But then again, you have this stupid steering wheel, so we always need to have something to complain about.
True.
So it's I think it's the problem here is that the car tries to be too much at the same time. It wants to be a daily car, it wants to be a truck car, and there is too much of a dailiness for it, or not necessarily track car. But I think we should not consider it being a track car. It's a GT. It's a what's it called? A hot hatch GT.
Yeah.
So heavy, good for trips, good for autobahn, obviously, comfortable. But you can of course track it, and it will be fun. But this is not the main purpose. Performance is there, and most importantly, also again that the brakes held up for stock brakes. Good.
Yeah, the first thing and the most important thing in the car is brakes.
Absolutely. Look at all these RSs and just GT3s.
Lovely.